Good morning. It is Thursday, heading into May long weekend here, and you would not believe what is doing outside. That is snow on our trampoline and snow on the roof of our trailer. I know it's hard to see because it's white. Plus there is snow on the roof of our house. It is cold out here. There are so many people going camping today, and I'm so glad that we never made any types of plans like that because it's cold. It's cold enough to snow. So I'm home this morning. I have a blood work appointment to check on thyroid levels today. I have a cat screaming at me. Bailey has an appointment this afternoon that I have to drive her into Calgary for, and so I am just staying warm for now because it's so cold out. So we've got the heat turned up. I'm gonna do some baking. I've decided to try a recipe for like chai muffins just to kind of get it smelling good and feeling warm in here. The boys don't have school tomorrow, but Tegan is supposed to, so I have decided to actually not put her in school tomorrow. It's only a half day anyway, so we're gonna take the full 4 days off before the kids are supposed to head back to school next week, back in class in the actual building, and they're hoping that the kids will be able to finish off the school year. I haven't been keeping track of our numbers recently, but I do know that in the last couple of weeks we've gone from having over 2,200 cases a day. The last I checked was probably 4 or 5 days ago, and we were down to about 800. So I'm hoping that those numbers have continued to go down so that we feel comfortable actually sending them back. It is Jersey Day at school, so Miss Tegan has my Panama soccer jersey on. I've also decided that if the weather doesn't give you spring, you have to make your own spring. So I dug out some frozen rhubarb and some frozen strawberries, and I am making myself a strawberry rhubarb pie. They're just thawing out over there, and I'm going to make it at the end of the day because Tegan was so sad that she didn't get to make cookies the other day. So we'll make that at the end of her school day, and I'm super excited. I think I might need to make like soup to go with it and then pie for dessert. She's being so nice to you. What's wrong with her?
No idea.
Look at her. She's just like... You got the magic touch.
Yep.
I made some chai muffins and it smells really good. That's an oat spice crumble on top of them. Got a few put away. Of course, there's also a couple eaten by now. So gotta eat them while they're warm. The boys haven't noticed yet because they're still downstairs doing school. And it has gotten a little more blustery outside, but it looks like it's still melting on contact. What crazy weather. We're towards the end of May. Bailey and I were talking last night about how the frustrating part about this is that we know that we get most of June, July, and August for good summer weather, and we're already creeping towards June, and so far we've just had a couple of really nice days in there, and now back to snow again. We're not really super enjoying the climate that we live in at the moment. It's only sticking on the tree at this point. It's just super wet snow. Finally convinced the cat that she needs to stay inside. And so she curled up for a winter's nap, I guess. I don't know.
If we put it outside, she'll get her in the coat again.
Yeah, she might. She'll get wet, that's for sure. I got supper prepped because Bailey's appointment is kind of right during supper hour. And now I am trying to finish making this pie that I started, and I'm realizing this is actually just the worst day to make pie, just due to the fact that I don't actually have time to put this all together. So I'm kind of wondering if I should hold off on it until tomorrow. I think the fruit is still frozen, so I think I'm gonna check that out and then make a decision as to whether or not I should hold off on this for another day. It's still really frozen. So I think I'm gonna hold off and not rush it because I might as well just do it tomorrow when I have all day and nothing else going on, because I have to go in just a couple of minutes and then I come home for just a little bit and then Bailey and I head out. So it's probably a lot easier just to put this off until tomorrow. And off to do my blood work. You know, it's not that terrible out here, other than the snowflakes just fly straight in your face and the fact that it's May 20th and it shouldn't be snowing. Long weekend, we should be making plans to go camping and having fun, And that's not going to happen, let me tell you. And the worst part is that it's going to be a couple of days in the house with kids who have too much energy, and I shouldn't have put away the winter clothes yet. That's what it boils down to, because if they had their winter clothes, I could just send them outside regardless.
One eternity later.
Well, that was a bit of an adventure. Apparently they had just thrown away my requisition just like last week. So after sitting there and waiting because they're running behind, I found out that they don't even have my requisition. But thankfully my doctor's office was actually open today. Somebody was there and they were able to fax it in. So it only took about an hour, which isn't terrible. They are so busy right now. And I feel kind of bad for them because it has to be a difficult job, especially during COVID. But it's done. Now we just kind of wait for results, and I'm not expecting any major changes or anything. It's kind of routine, but it was good just to go in and get it done. Now I don't have to worry about it again for a while.
A few moments later.
Quick stop. I don't have any keys. Sorry. I just realized we don't have keys. Quick stop at home. It was a lot faster than I had planned on it being, just due to the fact that we kind of, I ran late at my last appointment. So now I'm about to take Bailey in. Can you see the snow flying? Trying to stand somewhere where you can see it, but I just came around the corner and it's super windy. So you can kind of see it there. The camera isn't picking it up, but there is a lot of snow flying around.
Gorgeous.
Somebody has to like it. It's always Bailey.
And the bathrooms were sticking out probably a foot from the vehicle.
What is this? That's disturbing. What are you doing to your face?
I have a block for your face.
We're home, if you can't tell. Came home to supper made. It looks like dessert is in the process over here.
You guys need to go eat so that we can finish that dish with.
You must have figured out I didn't finish with the pie.
With what pie?
I was making a pie today, but I very much ran out of time. So I'm going to go eat supper. How did the salmon burgers turn out, guys?
Really good.
So good.
Awesome. A little bit of bananas Foster. Did you, the next question is, did you add the rum and light it on fire? After dinner energy level is a little intense. You're not a hunchback, you're a panda back.